today's about, just been our Apex group and having a nice ride, social ride to finish off the year. We've got about 175k. Going to head out to Wiseman's Ferry. Really awesome loop. It'll probably be dusty, I'm imagining, with the heat that's been around. So just leave big gaps. And you guys know what you're doing. Big gaps, and no need to sit in dust for the last ride of the year, that's for sure. Boothie will lead the way, and he is going to run cornerman system, which we all know how that works. Yeah. Please don't f it up. Please don't. It's just too hot. It's too hot today. Yeah, just don't f it up. Just wait on your corner until you see me. I'll be sweeping. So I'll be in a blue suit. So I'll stand up, give you a thumbs up, but I'll be sweeping. And
just route wise, to give you a heads up a little bit of bitumen through Windsor. Like Erk said, heading out to Wiseman's. We kind of crisscross. We don't actually do too much. We don't double up on much today, but we sort of hover around the same area for a bit. So we'll probably do Wheelbarrow Ridge track and stuff on the way to Wiseman's, pop the ferry, then get to Wiseman's. We'll have a beverage and probably a cold drink more than a coffee today, but we'll see how we go.
It's awesome to spend a bit of time with all of you guys and in a nice casual setting. Got some stickers. A good friend, Andy Connors, who is unfortunately not with us anymore, got some stickers. If you would like to take him for a ride with you today, feel free to slap one on the front of your bike. I'm sure that.
So here we are down in Hawkesbury for the bit of a Apex ride. So boys, tell us about today and what's a bit of the significance of it. I noticed a few you got 05 on your helmets.
Yes, we'll be honouring Andy Connors for the ride and also tonight and Jules as well. That'll be all spoken about. Much loved riding member, and I hope he's with us.
He'll be here with us. And just for the people who don't know about Andy, just a brief synopsis of what happened recently, tragically.
Yeah, tragically, Andy and his wife Jules were jumped in their own little plane, and unfortunately had something went wrong, and they never arrived at their end destination. Which really hit the group pretty hard and the family, and that's it.
Yeah. So we recently went down to the memorial service down in Hawkesbury. I don't know whoever had the vision of it, but it was an amazing ceremony. There was 2,500 people there, and I've seen and unfortunately been to a lot of funerals, but I've never been to one that I just know that the world would be a lesser place with Andy and Jules. They really made an amazing impact on all who they met in business and in help. They were just the most generous, giving people, both spiritually wise, energy wise, time wise, and financially wise. So they will be missed, and will be. It's a tough day.
Honouring him today, absolutely.
In small groups like this one, about 20 riders, we run a cornerman system. The lead rider drops the rider directly behind him. He waits patiently, regardless of what goes on. He waits and waits and waits, so everyone can see which direction to go. And then the sweep, the last rider comes along, acknowledges he's the sweep, the last rider, and you ride on. One thing you never do is pass the lead rider. However, in this situation, I had good visibility, the roads were wide. Here's Shane, the lead rider, out on his own, Boothie in action. Get up next to him and just take a bit of footage. He's always out there alone, so I thought it was a good time to get some footage in. Max, one of the true gentleman riders, is the unofficial, become official Safari Wine Sommelier. The boys gave him an amazing jacket, totally suited Max. Small stop along the way to regroup, so to group up the pack, and then we'll head off again once the support vehicle comes behind here shortly. Looks good, doesn't it? Look at that satin feel. We're at Wiseman's Ferry. Well, actually, half of us have. We have. A few Taylor and Charlies are coming on board now. Considering the BMW 1300s are quite heavy, the key is getting them on off of a trailer. Have a tilt trailer. You crank it down, lower it down to the ground, you can ride it on and off. Piece of cake. Giddy up. Easy. Well, big day. Just when I think it couldn't get any hotter, we got to 42 degrees. 42 degrees in motorcycle gear. Interesting. Character building. They say character is built on completing the task long after the mood is gone. Anyway, we had a great time despite the heat. It was awesome when you're moving, and as you'll see in the footage, great day.